everything. So we went and checked on the Monte Carlo Project T-Top, so it's looking good. So now we headed over to one of my favorite spots in Houston, a place called Texas Powerhouse. These guys are really cool. They do LS swaps and all kinds of stuff like that, and performance upgrades, and pretty much everything you can think of dealing with performance, they do it. So they also got a paint body shop that's connected to it. So if you want some performance upgrades and you want to maybe change your paint color or do some other things to your car, truck, whatever, they can do that for you too. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna bring you with me. We're gonna do like a little quick shop tour, show me some few things they're working on, and then we're gonna wrap up. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hey, it's your boy Los again, back with another video. Hey, I'm over here with my boy Rick. We hanging out over here at this shop. This is Texas Powerhouse. This is a place you need to come for all your LS swap, performance upgrades. They do paint and body work. They do the whole nine, man. So if you got a whole project you want to do from start to finish, or if you just got a project you need finished off with engine work or performance, suspension, my boy Rick and the gang, they'll take care of you, man. So Rick's gonna take us around the shop. He's gonna show us some of the projects they got working on, and I'm gonna bring you guys along, show you what they got, and then we'll go from there. Okay? So Rick, let's see what you got over here in this beautiful little Camaro.
We got a little beautiful Camaro here with a Magnuson Supercharger on it. 6.2 cammed out.
Damn.
Got all the little bells and whistles, making about 600 to the wheel.
600 to the wheels?
Yeah, so she'll scoot.
What's she make out the flywheel?
Out the flywheel is probably near around 800.
Ooh, yeah, 800. Okay.
800 to the flywheel.
So this car, did you guys do the complete engine, or you just put the supercharger on?
It originally came as a Hennessy package, and we went back into it and upgraded it some more. We did a pulley down the Supercharger. We changed the cam on it. We changed the headers on it. We just gave it a little bit of our touch to it, and get a little bit more power to the ground from it.
Nice. Does this guy does he track this car? Does he put it on the track or anything? Or is it just more for fun?
No, it's more for fun.
Okay.
It's a little sleeper.
Yeah.
As you can tell, we debadged the whole vehicle.
So yeah. So you don't even know.
It kind of looks like a V6, but if you pull up on this one, it ain't gonna be like a V6.
Right. Yeah, that's clever. Yeah, definitely. Like you say, a sleeper, man. Dang. What are these 20s on here? Those are the okay. Yeah.
Gotta have the slot in the grill. Let that heat out.
Yeah. Dang. Let me hear it. Can I hear it? Yeah. That's music to my ears. Damn. Yes, sir. You see it right there? Built by Texas Powerhouse. Eric, he's the ASC certified master technician. He does a lot of the magic behind the projects over here.
Yeah, the little, what do they call it? The man behind the curtain?
The man behind the curtain, exactly. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. That's it, Silverado?
Yeah, no, it's just a little
It's
single cab Silverado.
Okay.
Originally, it was a V6 truck. We did a 6.2 swap into it.
Okay.
Now we're going ahead and upgrading it some more. We're putting an LSA Supercharger on it.
Nice.
We're hoping to make some good power out of it.
Is it so? This is a LSA Supercharger. So is this a true LSA, or is this like a 6.0 with a LSA top end?
No, it's an LSA Supercharger on LS3.
LS3, okay.
LS3 bottom end.
Gotcha.
LS3 bottom end with an LSA blower.
Nice. Did you guys paint that?
Yeah. No, it's a slight powder coating that it had. But
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and touch it back up. We had a couple little spots where.
So did I hear you say pulley upgrade? Mm-hmm. Okay. What else?
We're gonna pulley upgrade. It has cam, headers, full bolt-ons. We're going ahead and doing the ice tank for it as well.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
it should make some good power. It has a Circle D stall, full posi with 411 gears.
Was this the one? I remember I was over here one day and you had just picked up a Circle D stall. Oh no! It was a torque converter from Circle D. It was a billet torque converter.
Correct.
Was that for this one?
This is for this one.
Okay, and that joint runs what, like 1,200-1,300? What's that run?
Yeah, around 1,200-1,300, depending on what series you want. They have several different series that you can get. A single disc, you can get it anywhere from like about $980 or so.
Okay.
And they range all the way up to like about $1,500.
Gotcha. Tell me about the ice box. I hear a lot of stuff about ice boxes. People putting ice boxes in their cars. What exactly does it do for you?
The ice box, what it helps is to bring down the temperature on the supercharger.
Okay.
Basically, on a hot day like today, if you want to go out to the track and run it, you know, you want to bring your IATs down on the supercharger.
Right.
So the cooler you keep the supercharger, the more power you're going to produce.
Okay.
So what you can do with this tank, the nice thing about it is that you open it up on a, like I said, hot day like today, you get yourself a full bag of ice,
right?
Pour it in there.
Okay.
And it's gonna just cool instantly your coolant on the blower.
Okay.
And just make it run so much cooler.
So let me ask you this. So does that work in conjunction with the intercooler?
Well, the supercharger has a heat exchanger. It's not an intercooler.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the intercooler is more for a turbo.
For turbo.
Yeah, like the water to, you know, to air or air to air.
I got you.
It depends. But this one is a heat exchanger, which is this here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the heat exchanger.
Heat
which is
exchanger,
basically the radiator for the supercharger.
Gotcha.
Basically,
gotcha.
what the function of the heat exchanger
So coolant travels through this.
Correct.
Okay,
When
gotcha.
it travels through that, then it's cooled by air.
All right, gotcha.
And
then that aids with the cooling as well.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. So let's say, for instance, two cars side by side, similar specs. One has an ice box, one doesn't have an ice box. What's the advantage? Would you say?
Likely the one with the ice box is gonna outperform the one without because it's gonna keep the supercharger cooler. It's gonna keep the supercharger producing more power throughout the whole power band. As the other one, once it starts getting higher into the power band, it's gonna start getting hot.
Gotcha.
You know, because it's spinning so fast. So the hotter it starts to get, the less power it's gonna produce.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
it's a simple mod that is very effective.
Gotcha.
It's
Gotcha.
Very effective.
Cool. Yeah. Do you guys like order these from somewhere in particular?
It just depends on the setup.
Okay.
Some vehicles we can do custom setups for.
This is aluminum, right?
Yes, correct. Some vehicles we order custom tanks for it. Others we can just you know, get a universal fit and just make it fit. You know, just depending on the dimension that we have to work with.
Right. Hey man, that's dope. Any internal work on this?
Nah, it's a stock bottom end.
Stock bottom end.
Yeah, stock bottom end.
So it'll hold that?
Yeah.
Really?
The only upgrade that it has is that we did an LS9 head gasket and we did ARP head bolts.
Okay, different. Yeah.
Just to kind of clamp it.
Yeah,
together.
clamp it together. Yeah.
Keep it. You know, keep it.
Those ARP
one
head
place.
bolts are fucking bulletproof, man.
Yeah, they work really good.
Yeah.
After so much boost, I do recommend going with the head studs.
Right.
But this is gonna be a low boost, more of a street friendly truck.
Right.
So we're gonna keep it on a little bit of lower boost, but just something to ride around, then be a little sleeper. You know, like I said, we like those sleepers here. You know,
Right.
We like
Oh,
to
absolutely.
surprise people.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question. I've been wanting to ask this to someone who is experienced in this world. I always see this, and I always wonder why. Okay, so I've noticed that on a lot of LS bills, when people choose their radiator, they often choose, or they either keep the radiator that came with the car, or they'll choose a radiator that is spec'd for that car, but not necessarily spec'd for an LS application. Because I know obviously that on most LS setups, the inlet and outlet are on the same side, right? And I always see like this cross, like this hose that has to cross the engine bay to get to the other side. And I always wonder, like, why don't they just buy a radiator that has both the inlet and the outlet on the same side to eliminate having to run that across the engine bay?
I would say it's more of a price thing.
Okay.
Something that's made for the spec of that vehicle is obviously going to be a lot cheaper.
Right.
And something that has the spigots on both sides, it's usually something custom.
Something custom.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fairly different, you know, price range.
Price range, yeah.
You're probably gonna find a custom one for like $600-700. As to where you can find one that's made for the vehicle for maybe $150-200.
Gotcha.
So it's just mainly a cost-effective thing.
Right.
And then I think appearance-wise, it looks a lot better. It looks cleaner because it keeps everything uniform.
Right.
Like I said, just some people the price.
Yeah. Okay.
Paying the extra bucks for it.
Makes sense. I always wondered.
So there's another little project we got. We're gonna be doing a little Regal.
Oh yeah, I think this is the one you're talking about, the slab, right?
Yeah, the slab.
Aluminum tank.
Galvanized.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. 5'3".
5'3" with an LS1 top end.
Nice.
Fresh from the body shop, so it's still a little dusty.
Yeah. No, of course. Is he gonna run AC out? Well, I assume he is. He's got his.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep he's gonna run the vintage AC, so we're gonna be doing the delete on the box.
Okay, so you're gonna delete the box.
We're gonna delete the box. We're gonna shave the firewall. I think we're gonna go back in and spray the firewall the same color as the vehicle. Well.
Yeah.
I think Andy will be handling that project for us.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's paint on that alternator as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did they
everything
just
was custom
did he
painted the same
disassemble the housing and paint it separately, or did he just tape it off?
Yeah, they disassembled.
Disassembled it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as you can tell, some people they just paint it, but if you can look into the detail, the copper's not.
The copper's
painted,
not painted, right?
copper's not
Exactly.
painted. It's just the little small details that some people look
This
at.
this might be something similar to what I may want to do, man. I'm still trying to decide on the airbox delete. I don't know if I want to go that far yet, but the vintage air kind of sounds cool. I like making the extra room in the engine bay.
It'll change the look.
Dramatically.
Yeah,
Dramatic.
dramatically.
So
it's gonna because you get rid of this. Basically, it's an eyesore right here.
Right,
You'll
right.
get rid of that complete.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
complete
Well,
piece there.
and so I agree with you there on getting rid of the eyesore. But what I've seen also on some of the G bodies when they do delete it, it leaves such a bare space that it kind of from a symmetry standpoint, it kind of throws off the symmetry of the engine bay. You know what I mean?
I think it just depends on how you would prep it. I think if you were to paint match the whole firewall, and then you do some of the painting on the engine as well, it'll kind of all tie it in together,
right?
And it'll kind of make the engine the center point of the engine bay,
right?
It'll make it basically the diamond in the box.
Gotcha. I like it.
You could always add, like we did on the Cadillac, a little
or
a little design there.
A design, So this, I see he's doing like a aftermarket or a newer model dash in that car.
That's a newer dash, right?
Yeah, it's a newer dash out of a Buick.
A Buick, okay.
It's a newer dash out of a Buick, like a 2017 Buick. if I'm not
Gotcha.
mistaken.
Gotcha. It's a cool little color.
But it's a little bit of a remix.
Yeah, there you go.
They told me it's that activist purple.
Activist, only in Houston, man.
Yeah, that's what they told me. It's
Drink.
The activist purple.
Yeah, activist purple. I like it.
I asked him, I'm like, what kind of purple is that? That's how he described it to me. He said, it's that activist purple.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we have. I can show you the one that we did the firewall delete on, so you can kind of get the idea.
Yeah. I see the Monte Carlo over there.
Yeah, this one here is gonna be turbo. This is a vehicle over.
Oh yeah, this is the guy from Texas Wire Wheels, right? Yeah.
Our buddy over at Texas Wire Wheels.
Yeah.
This is what I need.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I like that. Oh man.
Little details you can do.
Oh man, I just had an idea. But I don't know if it may be a little bit too much detail. But you know how on the Monte Carlos, you know how they have the like the royal crest with the knight on the top. Man, something like that would be dope.
You can always get it airbrushed on there.
Yeah, I was about to
Get
say.
it
Yeah.
airbrushed and then coat
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah,
Do a
that's a
clear
good
coat
point.
over it.
That's a good
You
point.
could make the shape of it kind of like we did there,
Yeah.
and then just airbrush.
And just airbrush the
on the
detail
shape.
on top of the shape. Yeah, that's a good idea. So in this car, what do we have? What is this?
This is an LS3.
LS3,
A
okay.
true LS3 out of a 2012 Corvette.
So that's a C6.
C6.
C6,
correct.
okay.
It's a C6 Grand Sport. That it
Gotcha.
came out of.
So
It's
and
a true
so I
LS3.
know the Corvettes have a transaxle. They don't have an actual transmission. So what you made it with transmission?
This one's made it to a 4060. It's a built
4060,
yeah,
okay.
custom built 4060.
Gotcha.
He uses it more for cruising, so we weren't trying to go too much on the sports side of it.
Right.
And we just kept it a little bit simpler with a 4060, just so it'll be reliable and he can get in it and go wherever he wants to
Right.
go.
And this is clean. This is what you want. You want a car that not only looks good on the outside, but you can be proud to pull up in any car show, pop the hood, and not be concerned with just being embarrassed or insecure about your engine bay, man. This is a gorgeous engine bay, gorgeous car. Yeah, this is one of my favorites in Houston, man. Not to be mistaken with Slim Thug's car, but it is.
Yeah, most definitely.
It is.
Slims.
It's not Slims. It's similar to Slims, but it's not Slims.
The one big difference I can tell you guys about Slims in this one. Look, there's a real convertible. He got a top.
Exactly.
He got the top.
It's a real convertible. Slims is a chop top. Yeah.
It's a real convertible right here. It's the real deal right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She's beautiful, man. The mayonnaise and mustard. Yeah. There you go. Texas wire wheel, man. They're a Texas treasure. If you like wire wheels, Texas wire wheels, you like the swangers, elbows, 83s, 84s. They make a reproduction that can't be beat.
They got it all.
They got it all, man.
They got it all.
I like the little window.
They got the low rider style window.
Airbags or switches?
Airbag.
Airbags, okay. The roof down. Nice. I like it.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to wave it on Slim.
Yeah.
Wave it on.
Yeah. Look at him. Yeah, I see you, boy. Yep. I saw this car at Autorama.
Yeah, it took second place.
Yeah.
At Autorama.
Yeah, I saw it at Autorama. Yeah.
That ride's fired right up.
Yeah, buddy. Sound good too.
Pipe's breathing.
Hey, that's what's up. Let's see. Nice stitching in the dash.
Yeah, we're fixing a little bit of wiring on the headlight switch right now.
Oh, okay.
But as you can see, it has the coded digital gauges, full digital gauge, push to start.
I like that. So let me ask you a question. So let me see it here real quick. So with this push to start right here, do you still have to like engage a key or something to get it?
It has a key fob module like a new vehicle.
Okay.
So you have to have your key fob module around the vehicle in order.
78, Le Cabriolet. This thing is rare, man. Rare car. True convertible. It's another one of the Texan Wire Wheels car. All original. Gorgeous car. Gorgeous car. I mean, just mint condition, untouched. They're doing a rebuild on the engine. That's not an LS. That's the original engine the car came with. They're doing a top end refresh. Hey Rick, what'd you say this was again in the Cadillac? 425. Okay. 425 7.0. It's a big boy. Big boy. Over here. They got plenty of stuff over here. So Rick.
You want to get her?
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. So Rick just he just gave me a really good idea. So probably something I shouldn't be doing, but Rick has this LSA Supercharger, just kind of randomly laying around,
Tucked away over here in the corner.
Tucked away over here. He says it was his, and then he kind of like changed his mind and thought maybe he'd sell it to a customer, when the right customer came along. So I was telling him he might have found the right customer, because I'm definitely thinking about doing it in my car. So we'll see. Stay tuned. You never know. You might just see that red Monte Carlo with a supercharger in it. Oh man.
It'll look good under the hood.
Yeah, it'll look good under the hood, man. Oh, and Rick was just telling about this thing here. So this is what, a 6.0 you said?
6.2.
6.2. He's got the, well, I'm gonna call them the sleeper sniper valve covers on it. So this is an LS based engine, but it has the appearance of like a small block Chevy. So it looks like it could maybe be 350 or small block 400. So if you're looking at this in the engine bay, you would not know that this was an LS, because I didn't think it was an LS when I first saw it. So, and that was the idea. That's the intention, is to make it look or disguise it as if it's not an LS. So I definitely I'm excited to see that thing when it's all done, because that's gonna be cool, man, to see it all finished up and dressed out. Dang, that's what's up, man. And then this here, this is a full rebuild that they're working on. Iron block 6.0. And they're building this for a customer.
We're going into a 2002 Camaro Z28.
Okay, 2002
Yeah,
Z28 Camaro.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so basically, the block started its life off as a Gen 4 6.0.
Okay,
I went ahead and got it pushed out to a 6.2.
got it.
I used the original LS3 rods and pistons for it. And I put 243 heads on it. Just kind of we're gonna keep the compression a little higher, make it a little bit torquier on the bottom.
So what are you thinking? Like 10 to 1 compression wise? Maybe 9.5, something like that.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a little bit higher in the 10s.
10s, okay. All right. So definitely not a boost engine.
No.
Yeah.
It could be pushed, but nah. I would recommend it more for just an all-motor street
Right.
motor.
So mine.
Something to kind of be torquey around the streets, burn a little rubber,
Right.
sideways.
So my understanding is for boost applications, you want lower compression.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to keep a little bit of lower compression. You can get away with higher compression if you have a fully forged internal,
Okay.
you know, motor,
Right.
that you have studded and everything. But I mean, it's built to handle that.
Yeah.
Usually though, if you're building like a junkyard setup, you're recommended to go with a little bit of a lower boost.
Gotcha.
And you can push the bottom end a lot more. So
Gotcha.
you can get a 4.8 that you can push 800 horsepower. out
Right.
Because of the lower compression that it has. So. And
Yeah.
that would be a junkyard motor that all I would do is just put a cam and head studs on, and I can push like 800 horsepower with a turbo on it.
I got a 4.8 in my little GMC Sierra.
Yeah,
It's
you can push.
It's a 2003 GMC Sierra with a 4.8, and it's weak as hell, man. It's like no power at all.
We have a 2002 Silverado right now with a 4.8 480 transmission, and we put a 80 millimeter bullseye on it, and it's making 700 to the wheels.
Damn.
On low boost.
What's the torque like on it though?
The torque wasn't like I believe it was like 600.
Okay. And the reason I asked that question is because so on my truck, you know, I bought it more or less kind of as a tow pig, if you will. So and that's why I feel like it's a little weak. You know what I mean on the horsepower or the torque, because if I pull a car, I got to keep it like under like 60, 65, and I got to really take it easy on it. I can't really punch it too hard. But if we were looking at a situation where maybe I could swap it, or either, like you say, go the route you're talking about, put boost on it or whatever, that would be ideal for me too, because then I could keep everything kind of original, if you will. Yeah, but that's
definitely boost it and add like a 480 transmission, and it would handle the heavier load a lot better.
Yeah.
To where, I mean, you wouldn't even feel like you have so much weight behind you.
Right.
You know, the power constant, you know, it would basically make the difference up for the weight. You know, the
right.
Power would compensate for the heavier weight.
There you go. Cool. And what else you got back here?
Today this is another 6.0 that we did here. Basically finished up.
Long tube headers?
Yeah, long tube speed engineering.
Okay.
Yeah,
6.0
that we finished up.
Y'all painted these heads, it looks like?
Yeah, we just threw a little bit
kind
of
of touch them up a little bit, yeah.
Clean them up a little bit.
Yeah, that looks like something big. What is that, like a 6.2?
Yeah, 6.2.
6.2 over there? Yeah.
There's another one here. This is a 4-weight stroker.
Oh, okay, nice.
4-weight stroker with a 6.2 head.
HH, what does that mean?
Hooper heads.
Hooper heads, okay.
Yeah, they're poured and polished by our friend over at Hooper Heads.
They do a good
Yeah, they do
good
really good work. Yeah, I highly recommend them if you need any type
Hooper
of...
Heads.
Yeah, the guy's name is Sean.
Okay.
If you need any kind of work from him, I highly recommend him. He does CNC work.
Hooper Heads, and that's here in Houston.
That's here in Houston.
Nice. Okay.
Heads.
Now,
support your locals.
Now, can he? Well, I guess it's probably a stupid question, but if I brought him a set of heads, he could do the same thing, right?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So I hear that, like, as far as cathedral port heads are concerned, I hear that a good ported and polished 317 head will flow just as good as a 243. Would you agree or no?
As a stock 243, but it won't flow the same as a ported 243.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get away with porting a 317 head, but by the time you spend the money to port that head, you can go pick up a used set of 243s for $200, $300,
Gotcha.
and it's gonna cost you a lot less than to port that 317.
Yeah.
To port that 317, they're gonna charge you $600 up to $1,000, $1,200, depending on what type of work they're doing. If it's a hand pour or if they're actually doing a CNC machine.
Right.
But by the time you run through all that, I mean, you're better off just getting a 243 head. You know.
Makes sense. I see you got a bunch of truck intakes.
Yeah, a bunch of truck intakes.
I got a couple of those myself sitting on the shelf. You damn near can't even give those some visits away.
Nah, yeah, they kind of sit around for quite a while.
Yeah.
We kind of just keep them for spare parts, sometimes injectors, little things like that. But eventually I start scrapping them. I think I've thrown maybe 3 batches away within this year.
No way. Yeah, you know, I saw a guy, man, he took a truck intake, and he had some guy like shave all like the fins down and stuff on it and made it smooth. It didn't look too bad.
Yeah.
It was that, and then he went in like
they like
fiberglass it or something and bondoed it, and he got it all slick and smooth and painted it over it.
Mm-hmm.
It actually looked pretty decent. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, I have seen a couple of those. I ran into a couple of them, but I mean, to me, I like to keep the original look. I like to have the cover on it, make it look all nice and clean.
Right.
You know, if I was to run a Gen 3 intake, I would like to do like the 6.0 covers, the 3-piece covers that cover the alternator, they cover the valve covers.
Right,
It
right.
keeps it a clean look,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of different. I've been doing this for about maybe 9 years now, so I've seen like quite a bit of setups where people change up. What I've been seeing a lot lately is the sheet metal intakes.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's pretty common because I think you can find them pretty cheap, like on eBay and stuff like that.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. And some of them I seen they're like really thin. Like you can almost like take your finger and push it down.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those because they can explode on you.
Really?
Yeah, if you were to have some type of backfire or something like that to where you create a back pressure, it'll pop.
Damn. Okay.
It'll pop.
That's good to know. Y'all heard that, right? Hey, good advice from an expert. Remember that. Stay away from those cheap sheet metal intakes.
It's a little messy.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Hey, it's a shot, man. I mean, like, it's nice to have a clean shop every now and then, but in my opinion, man, when shops are too clean, it makes me kind of worry.
Yeah, most definitely.
I like to see some stuff around because then I know you working. You know, you got stuff that's going on. Oh, this is cool. He's got the like the little the Escalade wheels on here.
Escalade.
Those are 22s, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I see that. What's going on with that Impala over there? That
It's came in from a shop over in Pasadena that supposedly they swapped it, and man, it looks horrible.
Man, I hear a lot of horror stories about these swaps on these B-bikes. I hear they're really difficult.
This is a horror story right here. This is a prime example of a horror story.
What is it about the B-body that makes it so difficult to swap?
They're not difficult vehicles to swap if you do them right.
Right.
If you know what you're doing, if you do your homework on the vehicle and you study it and you know what you're supposed to be doing, they're not hard.
They're not hard to do.
Swap.
Okay.
But when people go into it and they hack up the stock harnesses this,
yeah.
Look, they cut his cowl for on the car.
Man.
I mean, they hacked his car.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, why would you do a high-rise intake?
It doesn't
on
make
this
no
car
sense.
anyway. So I see they had to cut this too. Well, this is a cowl hood though.
They cut his cowl hood. They cut the cowl on the actual car.
Yeah.
His wipers are not working now.
And my thing is
they cut his stock harness.
Why would you even let them do that to your car?
He thought he was paying for a swap like what you saw in the Cadillac. And when they called them, they told him that his car was ready. This is what he showed up to.
I would have personally, before they cut anything on my car, call me first.
They were about to according to the story from the customer, the car was about to be stolen from the shop it was at. So that's when he had the last draw and he went and just picked it up.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I feel really bad.
It's like this thing had hood pins and had a hood pin hood or something at one point in time. Damn, man.
Yeah,
So you guys are gonna have to fix all that crap.
I have to start.
Oh,
over.
okay. I see the pins now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have to start over.
Damn, man.
I have to start from scratch.
Fuck this car up. Is this a 95 or 96? Is it floor shift or column shift?
Yeah,
oh, damn, it's a 96 too. Yeah. How can you do this to a 96?
That's what I was saying.
I can see maybe a 95, but not a 96. Oh, you hurt my feelings. They didn't do that work here, by the way, guys. This is just another shop did this. So just so you know, it wasn't.
We're gonna be the heroes here and save it.
It wasn't Texas Powerhouse that did that hack job. It was another shop. They gonna fix it. They gonna bring it back to life. So just want to make sure that's clear. What's going on with this little Mustang? Obviously, they got a collision job here.
Gonna be fixed.
You guys do anything on the hood on this one?
No,
that's not such. Yeah. I saw a sweet little Mustang about this same. I think it was a 64 or 65 with an LS swap in it. It was red. It was dope, man. It was real dope.
They're nice to LS swap, but you have to basically do the whole front part of the frame on it.
Right.
You have to basically notch it and
C10 action over there.
Yeah, a little C10 with an LS in it.
Is that the one he's been working on for a while?
No, this is another one.
This is another one?
Yeah,
okay.
Another one.
Motorcycle.
The other one's gone already. Yeah, a little motorcycle.
What's those fender wells for? Is that for that?
For the Cadillac.
The top secret project?
Top secret project right there.
I see that. So it looks like you got rid of that gray one that was over here. It was a gray C10.
That one
Finish that one?
Yeah, that one's gone.
Damn, you got that thing all the way off the frame and everything.
Yeah.
Is that an OBS?
No, it's like a 2006.
Okay.
They had a lot of rough.
I remember this one being here last time I was here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been a slow project.
Yeah. They did bedsides? New bedsides?
New bedsides on it?
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Getting rid of all the rust.
Right.
They painted the course board too already on the
All right, guys, so this is a top secret build, so I'm not going to show the whole car. I'm just gonna show just this part of it, right? So it looks like we got, okay, oh yeah. You got the firewall nice and smooth. Got the core support. It's a big ass core support. Shit.
Yeah.
Wow. So you got an F350, 250 back here?
And this one too.
Yeah, with that glass?
This was the one for the Cadillac.
It's the original reservoir.
No way.
So I'm gonna put it back in the original slot.
Wow, okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get it polished out.
Man, put that some business in some paper or something, man. Some kind of protection.
This one too. We're gonna do
Oh, nice. So y'all doing the frame rails, firewall.
This
Ooh,
is what the 6.0 is for. That's inside.
this
the
is
one that you're looking at.
nice. Ooh, that is nice. So y'all shaved here. I see that because
Shaved all the openings on the.
yeah,
We only kept what we're gonna use.
that's nice. That's
Painted
nice.
the front half of the frame and everything.
Ooh, yeah.
So it should be a clean one.
I like it, man. I like it.
You know, we like to make our work stand out.
What'd you guys lay on this? What kind of material is that?
We actually sanded it and actually primered it and painted it with the actual gun.
Actual. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's actual paint and clear.
Nice, nice. So I take it he's not doing any suspension upgrades or anything. He's gonna
It's
keep
just dropped.
just drop. Okay,
Yeah, it's just dropped. He did add reinforcements here
okay.
to stiffen up. And
Okay.
then they added the Z brakes.
Is that a
behind.
kit? I've never seen
Yes.
that before.
Yeah, it's
I
a
wonder-
kit that they sell.
I wonder where he found that at. I may want to do that on my C10.
I have the information for it.
Okay.
I'll send you the link. to
Yeah,
it.
that's kind of cool. Okay. I didn't know
And it
that.
has the tubular control arms on the bottom.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see that. Okay, yeah.
Tubular
Tubular control
on the
arms.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I said, they Z'd the back plate behind the steering rack, the box, because it's the gearbox because it tends to twist a lot.
Twist. Okay.
Yeah. Usually these trucks they'll flex from here.
Right.
When you move the
okay.
steering wheel inside.
Now when you say they Z,
yeah,
enlighten me.
it's a Z
So
style.
it's a plate.
Yeah, it's a Z style plate.
Okay.
See, it runs across and then it comes
Yeah,
back
I see it. I see it. I see with the beads. I see the beads right there. Okay, I got you.
It got welded in.
Yeah, that's cool. Learn.
Yeah, it's little details to kind of help it a
Yeah.
little better.
Man, he's gonna have to repaint the whole truck now that
Yeah,
now that his firewall looks so good. Like,
the truck looks like it needs some work compared to the firewall.
yeah, exactly. Shit, I wouldn't even think this is the same truck if I saw the firewall and then saw the truck afterwards.
When you see it with the hood pop there, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's that front clip that came off that truck, huh? Off that C10. Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah.
We appreciate you coming by, man, checking us out.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, sir, man. I'm excited, man. Like just like I was excited the first day I came over and met y'all, man. I'm just as excited as the first day I came over here. So, what's going on here? What's this? I see 4060. So that's what, a 60, 50?
Yeah, 5.3,
Okay.
5.3, 460.
706 heads.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a for a customer? Or?
It's going in the brown extended cab over there.
Okay.
And then this, I got this one here too.
What's that thing there?
6.0, 480.
Okay.
And then got
Is that waiting for a customer or like?
Nah, this was waiting for mine.
Oh.
This was what the
Supercharger.
was supposed to go
Okay.
with.
What were you planning on putting it in?
Single cab that I have back there.
Okay.
A little GMC.
Little GMC step side. Okay.
Yeah.
What year?
2002.
Okay. So that would be considered OBS, right?
No, it's NBS.
MBS.
Yeah,
New body style. Okay.
And then there's the 07 to 14s is the NBS new.
New, right? Yeah.
And then now the new ones.
Okay.
The Gen 5s.
Gotcha. This truck here is almost, well, not quite. I was gonna say it's almost like the one we were just looking at back there. The colors are similar.
they're
Just
similar.
the blue is in the dark blue is in a different place.
Right. This was a Swap 2 5.3 6L80 transmission.
Damn,
So
six
6 speed
L80.
automatic. Yeah, 6 speed
So
automatic.
is that like a third gen 5.3 or a
No.
fourth gen?
No, it's a 4th gen.
Fourth gen
Yeah, a 4th gen.
with a 6L80.
Yeah, like a 2013 motor.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I
Like
got
out
you.
of like a
But that's
2013 Tahoe
So that
or something like that.
is that the one that's like LT based?
No.
No, it's not.
It's still
Okay.
LS
It's still S based. Okay. All right. Cool. Man, I really appreciate you guys showing me around. How much longer y'all got on this car here? I mean, are y'all just waiting on parts?
Yeah,
or?
we're waiting on parts.
Okay.
He's slowly gathering everything. Like back around, we kind of convinced him to go with a turbo kit, so he's gonna be doing a single turbo setup on it with a 6.0 480.
Okay.
He has Viking coilovers for it, Willwood disc brakes all the way around. So
Nice.
It's gonna be nice once it's done for sure.
Right. And what's he got on 20, 22s? 22?
I think they're 22s.
22s, yeah. Yeah.
Like 22 by.
Yeah, it's got to definitely be a 22, I would think.
Yeah, 22.
22, okay, yeah.
Like a 22 by
Billets,
12.
nice.
So,
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And then one more time, this one here, this was what a 6.0?
6.0 punched out to a 6.2 like the one inside.
Gotcha. Okay.
243 head as well.
Okay. But you kept it all cathedral port, top end.
All cathedral port.
Okay.
LS6 intake.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a little bit more of a budget-friendly build,
Right.
But it's still going to create power.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna create
exactly.
Power. Make it stand out from the stock 6.0s everybody else has.
What do you think he would make off to the rear?
This one here, he has it's a stage 2 cam. 6.2 bottom end, 243 heads, and he has a Circle D billet stall.
Okay.
This one should make probably in the ballpark of about 400 to the wheel.
So he went with the billet stall on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Was that necessary though?
It wasn't really necessary, but he just wanted the extra assurance.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He wants to have the room to build from there because the 480, it's a strong transmission, so it's not a transmission you're really going to bring down very often.
Right.
So he just wanted something that was going to be solid and last him. So if he wanted to add a turbo or add nitrous or whatever he wants to do to it from here, the transmission is going to be built to hold.
Gotcha. Makes
He
sense.
doesn't have to go back into it again.
Right. Can I hear it one more time? Just
most
just a quick turn on and turn off. I just want to. Yeah, that thing is loud, man. That thing is loud. Okay, cool, man.
Fires right up.
Yeah, it does, man. Hell yeah. Yeah. And this one here, you told me this has a full suspension upgrade under it. It's
Yeah, this
got
one has
the
some-
UMI performance
The uni,
upgrades,
yeah, it has the uni suspension on the
upper and
bottom.
lower control, tubular control arms.
It's all tubular control arms, Viking shocks.
Shocks.
It has disc brakes in the rear.
Nice.
It already had a disc brake conversion.
Mm-hmm.
It has some nice little guys.
Is this one faster than the other El Camino?
Man, they're actually they're going. I guess you could say they're going against each other on them.
Oh, so they're friends.
Yeah, they're friends.
Oh, okay.
They're kind of pushing these against each other. So
Dirty Dingo.
we'll see. We'll see which one's a little bit faster. This one has a bigger cam, billet stall. But the difference between this one and that one is this one is a built 4060 transmission.
Ah,
So
okay.
the gearing's a little bit more in his advantage than the 480.
Speaking of gearing, what's the rear end ratio on this one? What the gear ratio?
The one on this one here, if I'm not mistaken, is a 355.
355. What about him?
It's same.
Same. So both 355s. Okay.
Both 355.
In that little
They
Monte
have,
Carlo. What,
8.8 rear ends out of like Ford rear ends.
Ford rear ends,
Yeah,
okay.
8.8s.
yeah. So for my car, what are you thinking we do?
I would do like a 411.
411. You said that the day we were over here talking.
411.
What? So why 411? Why not like a 373 like most people do? Because I'm gonna be on 22s.
The
So
373 is going to be, it'll give you a little bit of a better gas mileage, but with the 22, the 411, it's going to spin that. You know,
Okay.
It's going to push you.
Push
it's going to lunge you forward. You know, that 411 is going to, you're not going to really be running that car to top it off at 130, 140
Right.
miles an hour. That's going to be more of a vehicle that you're going to use to take off.
right now, what about like traveling distance?
Distances is still going to be good for
Okay.
traveling, yeah.
So-
it's
so-
just your RPM will sit a little bit higher doing like 70 on the highway, but like I said, it'll put some mechanical advantage back on the engine and transmission
Mm-hmm.
because it's going to be geared for it to work, you know.
Gotcha.
And the 411 gear with working with a 480, it's kind of like if you're going with a 373 in a 480.
Gotcha.
The gearing in the 480 is a lot different, so
Right.
you have to kind of
Compensate.
Yeah, you got to kind of compensate. Put a bigger gear in the rear end to compensate for the lower gear in the transmission, because if you put a really low gear in the rear end, then it's going to feel like a slug.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it'll be a slug. You want
And-
it to still have that pep.
What about stall? Like what do you recommend as far as stall?
The stall comes into play depending on the weight of the vehicle
Okay.
and your cam specs and everything.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's a variety of things that we have to keep in mind, you know, whenever we're going to choose your stall.
Gotcha.
So we'll have to kind of know what cam you're getting, kind of have a rough estimate of the weight on the vehicle, keep in mind the gears we're using and everything like that, and then that's where we figure out the math for the stall.
Do you have like a kind of like a general all-purpose stall that works in just about most builds?
Not really. I
Not-
mean, it's really it's kind of depends on the build.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, most people go with like a budget stall, like a 3200.
3200.
Just because it's cost effective.
Yeah.
but they still leave room on the table for more power if they were to get a stall, you know, basically built to the spec of what they need.
Gotcha.
There's always room for improvement.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool, man. Well, man, I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. So you heard it here, guys. We spent our afternoon over here with the guys from Texas Powerhouse. They showed us around. They showed us some really good hospitality. Got to see some really cool stuff. And I'm excited about what I learned today. I hope you guys learned some stuff. And I'm excited about this build that we're going to be working on here coming up in, I guess, the next month or so. So stay tuned, guys. If you haven't, be sure to click that subscribe button. Be sure to share the video, like it, comment below. Let me know what you think about the content. And I'll keep working for you guys and putting more content out just like this, okay? Thanks again. Take care now.